Hey there, welcome back to Building Success. Today we're talking about career growth and finding the right path. Whether you're just starting out, feeling stuck, or wondering if you're on the right track, this is for you. Now, if you're thinking, why should I trust this guy? Let me give you a little backstory. I've spent over 2 decades in engineering and leadership roles, guiding teams, launching products, and building careers, including my own. Along the way, I've learned a thing or two about navigating the twists and turns of career growth. So grab your favorite beverage, settle in, and let's get into it. By the end of this video, you'll have practical tips and maybe even a few laughs. Let's do this. Part 1. Why career growth starts with self-awareness. Let's start with the foundation, self-awareness. Career growth isn't just about getting promoted or making more money. It's about aligning what you do with who you are. Think about it. What are the things you enjoy doing? What are the skills that come naturally to you? Early in my career, I discovered that I loved solving problems, collaborating with teams, and finding innovative solutions. Those were clues about where I could excel. Ask yourself, what tasks make you lose track of time? What kind of challenges do you enjoy tackling? What do people often ask for your help with or advice on? Even if your answers seem unrelated to a job, they're still important clues. For example, maybe you're great at organizing parties or troubleshooting tech issues. That might point you toward project management, IT, or even event planning. Write it all down. It's like piecing together a puzzle. Clifton Strengths is a great resource for discovering your strengths. And here's the thing. Nobody starts with all the answers. It's okay to try different things and figure it out as you go. That's part of the process. In my opinion, the younger you are, the more risk you can take. Think of it this way. If you're 20 years old and take a risk on a new venture, then you have the opportunity to fail and try something different over and over several times before you're ready to retire. Then again, at age 62, when others conclude their professional lives and lead a life of retirement, Colonel Sanders franchised his Kentucky Fried Chicken for the first time. Part 2. Building a roadmap for career growth. Step 1. Understand your strengths. Let's talk about strengths. Everyone has them, even if you feel like you don't. Take a moment to think about the things you're naturally good at. Maybe you're great at explaining complex ideas, staying calm under pressure, or connecting with people. These strengths are like the foundation of a house. You'll build your career on them. Even at a young age, it always bothered me when things didn't work as intended. I remember getting a remote-controlled car on Christmas one year and breaking it shortly thereafter. I had almost as much fun taking it apart to see how it works as I did taking it off of sweet jumps. When I was in high school, I really enjoyed math and science. Shop and technology classes were my favorite. I was able to get good grades, finish second in my high school class. It became apparent that a future in engineering would be a good fit for me. In fact, my mom wouldn't have it any other way. Step 2. Set clear goals. Once you know your strengths, set some goals. And I don't mean vague goals like be successful. I want goals that are smart, specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. For example, instead of saying, I want a better job, you might say, I want to earn a promotion to a team lead role within the next 2 years by improving my project management skills. See the difference? It's all about clarity. After 2.5 years as a design engineer with my current employer, I was ready for a change. I recall telling my manager at the time that I was feeling like a one-trick pony and was ready to expand my project management skills. A couple of weeks later, I was pulled into a conference room by the chief engineer and asked if I was interested in a new role as a mechanical development engineer. I learned a valuable lesson here. I thought about my career journey, set a clear goal, communicated it to my manager, and a door quickly opened. Again, I thought about my career journey, set a clear goal, communicated it to my manager, and a door quickly opened. Step 3. Stay open to opportunities. Sometimes, career growth comes from opportunities you didn't plan for. Be open to exploring roles or projects that stretch your skills. Even if it feels intimidating, stepping outside your comfort zone is where the magic happens. Several years ago, I recall sitting in a conference room when the chief engineer was discussing the need to establish more meaningful goals and measures for our department. I was the obvious choice of who should lead this important initiative. I volunteered, even though I had no idea what the approach or the outcome would be, and grew professionally as a result. Step 4. Find the right mentors. Mentors are a game changer. They can give you guidance, challenge your assumptions, and help you see the bigger picture. I've had incredible mentors throughout my career who helped me navigate tough decisions and grow into leadership roles. If you don't have a mentor yet, don't overthink it. Start by reaching out to someone you respect and ask if they'd be willing to share their advice. Most people are happy to help. It's flattering, really. In my experience, this could be a formal thing, but it doesn't need to be. It could be something as simple as scheduling a brief meeting with a senior leader to solicit their opinion or advice on a specific topic. Remember, business is a human endeavor. Part 3. Overcoming career growth challenges. Challenge 1. Fear of failure. Let's talk about fear, especially the fear of failure. It's natural, but here's the thing. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of it. Every stumble teaches you something, whether it's how to adapt, how to improve, or how to laugh at yourself. This is a lesson I wish I would have learned at the very start of my professional career. Thomas Edison is credited with the quote, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." The quote is a reminder that failure is not the end, but rather the beginning of a journey to success. Seriously, don't let fear hold you back. The only real failure is not trying at all. Challenge 2. Work-life balance. Balancing career growth with life can feel impossible sometimes, but trust me, it's all about setting boundaries and knowing when to say no. Growth is important, but so is spending time with your family, staying healthy, and taking care of yourself. To me, work-life balance is all about flexibility, which is a concept I hold dear to my heart as a leader. Sure, there have been times in my career when I've had to go the extra mile. I recall taking a conference call in the hospital when my wife was in labor. It was urgent, and the contractions weren't too bad at the time. Or when I traveled to Asia and missed my son's first birthday, we were flexible and celebrated as soon as I returned. On the other hand, my employers have been flexible in allowing me to take time away for personal reasons, such as doctor's appointments. Challenge 3. Imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome is real, and it doesn't go away just because you achieve more. Even leaders feel it. The trick is to focus on what you do know and what you've accomplished. Nobody knows everything, and that's okay. I think the best way to overcome imposter syndrome is to ask good questions. I've never been shy about speaking up if I don't understand something. For example, we use a lot of 3-letter acronyms where I work. If it's a new acronym to me, I'll ask what it means. I'll bet you a paycheck there are probably others in the room or on the call with the same question. So here's the bottom line. Career growth isn't about having it all figured out. It's about staying curious, trying new things, and learning along the way. Curiosity will take you a long way in your career. In my experience, curiosity is what separates great engineers from good engineers. What does that look like in your profession? I've been in your shoes, wondering if I was on the right path, questioning my decisions, and feeling overwhelmed. But every step taught me something valuable. Whether it was leading teams, managing large-scale projects, or navigating career transitions, I learned that growth comes from persistence, reflection, and staying true to your values. Now it's your turn. What's one step you're going to take this week to move closer to your career goals? Let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. And if you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's navigating their career journey. Thanks for watching Building Success and joining our community. Keep growing, keep learning, stay curious, and keep building the life you deserve.